Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss about the Power BI. Okay, we'll be discussing the basic Power BI. Okay, the beginners related information. Okay, so we'll be discussing how to load the data in Power BI, how the filters works, how to create the relationship. That's the beginner part. Okay, then slowly we'll be making the advanced level of the Power BI related videos. Okay. I have one table, okay, here, book one, which is here in the download folder. In this Excel, you can see I have two sheet. One is data one, another one is data. So here in the data, we have some sales related information, unit sold, segment, country, products, and so on. So many information here. We have month, year, okay, and in the data one we have segment, country, product. These are the details we have. Okay, so our logic to load this data, or maybe let us delete this data one table. This is basically not required now because we are going to discuss the basic part. So we'll be loading this table, okay, this sheet 1 table, this data, and we'll be calculating the total sale profit, okay, and which country has the maximum sale, what product has maximum sold price or sold sales amount, okay, and which date. This is the information, and here we can see, here we have the month and year. These will apply the filter, okay. So in which month, which year we have the maximum sale, this information we can get, okay. So this is simple table which has like around 700 or 701 700 rows, okay, the data. So let us this load this data in Power BI. Okay, so Power BI is like a latest reporting tool. It is power intelligence tool developed by Microsoft. Okay, so many companies they are using the Power BI. So let us save this file. Okay, I have now only one sheet, and open the Power BI. So you can go to start and open the Power BI desktop. Okay, you need to have the Power BI desktop installed on your system. Okay, once you install the Power BI desktop, okay, and once you click open, it will give you the this dialog box, and you can click on blank report. Okay, this is the beginner part. Once you click blank, you can see this screen. Okay, so here we have the visualization. These are the tools that we'll be using. Okay, here you can see the report view, this is table view, this is relationship model view, how our data model will how we can connect the tables each other. Okay, the relationship building. And here we have DAX. We can apply the formula here, and we can test if our formula is correct or not. Okay, so these are the information we have here. Once we load the table, it will come here, okay, in the data. So let us load that Excel file which is here in our folder, okay, Power BI. In this folder, I'm going to copy this path. Okay, and to load the power data in Power BI, we have to click on get data and choose Excel file. Okay, because we are going to load Excel file. There are so many connectors in this one, but that we'll discuss later on. Now we are not going to touch all this because these are the advanced level. Okay, here you can see these are so many information we have. So first of all, what we are going to do, we are going to get the data from Excel. So we are going to click on Excel workbook. Okay, and our file, the Excel file which I shown you earlier, which is in our uh, download folder. Okay, the path which I have copied here. Okay, copy and paste it and click enter. Okay, so this is our data. Click, select that file and click on open. Okay, now once you click open, this screen will appear. Okay, so in this screen you can see we have the data, the sheet name, okay, which contains the data here. Now it is asking whether we want to load or we want to transform. Okay, so for time being, I'm not going to click this transform, because once we click transform, it will launch the another Power Query window, okay, where we can transform our data. That we'll discuss later. For time being, I'm going to load. Okay, So once we load, the data is loading. Okay, now data is loaded here. You can see these are the columns we have in that Excel file. Okay, and if you go here on the table view, you can see the data. Okay, you can see this is the data we have in the Excel file. Okay, now what we are going to do, since we have only one file, okay, we are going to create the filter first. Okay, filter meaning when we select the month and year, we should be able to get the data. Okay, we should be able to get the data. To make the filter, here you can see this is called slicer. Okay, this is the slicer we have. Okay, if you drag this year, okay, and you can go to this one, this filter format visual, and select here between. Now I'm going to select as a drop down. So you can see here we have two. It is automatically filtering the year. Okay, it is automatically filtering the year. Similar, if you take the month, so I'm going to put the drag the month here, and again I'm going to, on the filter tab, I'm going to filter this one, visual. I think this one is in not in date format. Okay, so let me make as a normal date what we have in that Excel file. I'm going to select as a date. Okay, so this is giving me one more filter. Okay, let us change some, make the some format on this. Height, grid, value. This is the value. We can increase, decrease. Okay, time being, let us make like this only. Okay, time being we are just, because this is the first video we are going to load. Okay, I think we need to convert this to in date format, because right now it is not in date format. That's why it is not giving the same logic. If you click here on the year, it is giving the slicer setting, so you can make as a tile view, as a vertical view, like this. Okay, but this is not giving me the drop down. Okay, I think this is not in table date format, so that's why. Okay, so let us delete this for now. We are going to, we'll be filtering only the year and month, the year 2013 and 2014. So now let us calculate the total sale. Okay, the total sale, which is the sales and the profit. These two we are going to. So as you can see here, this is sigma, this is sum, is icon is showing. That means this is the number format. We can sum, we can apply the formula. Okay, so I'm going to apply the formula in the new table. Okay, I'm not going to add any calculation in this table. So I'm going to make one new table. Okay, so I'm going to click on modeling and click on new table. Okay, this new table, and just name this table as a max calculation. Okay, and click is equal to, and tick mark, click on commit. So what is happening, it is creating the new table, but the table is blank. Okay, here we are going to put our calculation. So we are going to calculate our total cell. Okay, so right click here, we have here, if you right click on the table, what is going to show, new measure, new column. These all we will discuss later. Okay, for now we are going to create measure. Okay, and measure and new column, this I will explain later on in my another video. Okay, so I'm going to create new measure. Okay, measure, and I'm going to give as a max total cells. Okay, total cells is equal to, and you type here the formula. So formula is a, we are going to sum. What we are going to sum, we are going to sum the cells. So you type here cells, it will give you the table name and the column, and close the bracket. This is the simple DAX. Okay, so now we have the total cells. Okay, and similar way we are going to calculate the profit also. So right click on this one on the table, okay, and click on new measure. Okay, and here we have to type total profit. Okay, max total profit, and here type the sum and cells, so it will give you the table name and the column name that we are going to, sorry, not the cells, profit. Okay, profit. Now you can see we have the two calculation, which is total sale and total profit. So now we are going to create this one, this card. Okay, the simple card we are going to create, and click this one and drag the total sale here. So we have the total sale, and again click this, click outside and click this one, delete this, click this card. Okay, and put the total profit. So you can see this is our total sale and this is our total profit. Okay, this is our total sale and total profit. Let us draw one chart, which is the stack bar chart. Okay, so this chart I'm going to draw, and I'm going to put here. Okay, uh, let us put the country. Okay, and let us put the total sale and total profit. Okay, so you can see here, now you cannot see the actual data, so we let us format this. Go to format your visual and data label, just turn it on. Okay, so you can see here it is giving this color, indicating that this is our total sale, and the blue it is indicating that this is our total profit. Okay, so you can see here maximum sale happen in United States, but the profit we got, maximum profit is coming from the Canada, which is, sorry, 3.8, so it is coming from France. Okay, and if you filter here by year, let us filter by year. So I'm going to select in 2013 what was the sale. So if you click on 2013, you can see here Germany we sold 3.2 million, and the maximum profit also coming from January. And this you can see here, this is the overall meaning it is the total profit. Total sale is 26.42 million, and total profit is this one. Okay, so it's similar way if you filter, and it will automatically filter the data from the slicer. Okay, and if you want to add some more visual, you can add it from here. Okay, so these visual I will be discussing later on one by one. For today, let us stop this video. Okay, and I will tell you how to publish this. Okay, the publishing we can publish from here. Okay, so before publishing we need to save our file. Okay, so click this one and go to more option. I'm going to open browse from device, and I have the path, same place. I'm going to save this one. Okay, click save, and I'm going to give as a Power BI dashboard. I'm this. Okay, so this file, our file is saved. Okay, and once you click on publish, it is asking where you want to publish. So I'm going to give this my work space and click on select. Now if you click on this link, it will take you to the Power BI report. Okay, now you can see here it is showing the same logic what we built. Okay, you can see here, you can filter, the data is going to filter. This is the two card we prepared. Okay, so this is the information today I wanted to show you guys. Thank you for watching my video. Later on I'll make more video related to Power BI. Okay, So please subscribe my channel and follow me. Thanks.